This could be one of the most perfect vlogs for my channel. Of course, I grew up a Liverpool fan, and the amount of times that I've seen Rangers, specifically in Europe, for my channel means that Liverpool v Rangers in the Champions League could be the best game that I've ever been to. A huge thank you to Oppo for sponsoring this video. You will see the hashtag shot on Oppo throughout this video, and I'll be showing you some clips right now of the Oppo Reno 8 Pro 5G. I will be filming the entire vlog on this phone. People ask me all the time, I get messages from people and they say, Footy, I want to start a YouTube channel, what cameras do you use? And I always tell them, you have a phone in your pocket. Phones these days have incredible video and photo capabilities, and I'll be showing you the Oppo Reno 8 Pro 5G today. How does it look? I bet it looks good. Cannot wait to take you down to Anfield later on. So let's leave Scotland and head down to England. As you can see, it's absolutely grim on the way down here. The weather is absolutely terrible so far. Let's hope it clears up a little bit later on. The services right now are absolutely packed full of Rangers fans. It's going to be a really great occasion despite the weather. The next time I see you will be in Liverpool. Hello and welcome to Liverpool. Look, there is the Liver building behind me. Wow, look at that. What a shot that is of the Liver building right behind me just there. But just check a few of these images out that I just got of the city. We have the Beatles. Obviously, they're really famous for being from Liverpool as well. So there's a few football fans, I think, just checking that out before the game. But really excited for this one. Before I take you down to the stadium, I've just shown you a few more photos from Liverpool. So I hope they looked good on here. I'm sure they did. I just need to show you the groups or the group stage so far for the group that Liverpool and Rangers are both in. Rangers are yet to win a game, of course, in their Champions League campaign so far this season, losing already to Ajax and Napoli. Liverpool have 1 win and 1 loss, so only 3 points. So both sides need the win today. It's a huge game. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere, and I cannot wait for it. So here we've got the Albert Dock, and look, as you can see, there's even more statues over there. I've seen loads of Rangers fans taking pics of all the statues and stuff. We have the Liver building through there. Look, you can see the Liver birds on top of that building, and here is the River Mersey. Liverpool isn't just all about Liverpool and Everton, which are out through towards the city and a little bit further away from here. They're not all about those two clubs. The other side of the River Mersey, all the way out there somewhere, is Tranmere Rovers of League 2. So I feel a bit sorry for Tranmere. They do get forgotten about sometimes. So we're actually hospitality for tonight. Of course, Oppo are Champions League sponsors themselves, so a massive thank you again to them for sorting me out for tonight. Because we're hospitality, we get parking right next to the stadium. So we're on our way to Anfield just now, and just check out this weather. I mean, we've really brought the weather from Scotland with us. Right, yeah, and how was the selfie camera on the Oppo as well? I feel like it looks good. I'm looking at myself in the camera as much as in the camera as well. On YouTube, as a tip to a lot of new YouTubers, people who like film on their phones end up looking at themselves, and you can always see them looking at themselves because they're looking like away from you, but you've got to remember to try and look down the lens. And yeah, that's what I'll be doing today. But look, it's absolutely brilliant. Look, I'm really excited to be using this today, and we're in the car park now. Anfield is behind us. You can see the new Anfield road end getting reconstructed. Or the old Anfield road end getting reconstructed to get a new segment of that stand added. But yeah, really excited for this one. Let's go and chat to some fans, Liverpool and Rangers, and see what they think about today's game. Who's going to get the points?
No, it's supposed to get better. Yeah.
Couple of Rangers fans. First I've spoken to today. How big does this game feel today?
Very big, massive.
Playing Liverpool at Anfield in the Champions League.
Oh, it's a big game.
And after the first few results, I feel like you need at least a point today, don't you?
A goal even.
A goal, yeah. Yeah, 2 games without a goal in the Champions League. What do you think the score will be? Not sure. Just a draw or a goal, yeah? Nice one, boys. Cheers, lads. Cheers.
Sean.
Adam. Ryan.
3 huge Liverpool fans, as I can see. How do you think the season's gone for Liverpool so far?
It's not the best start. It's the worst start this Liverpool team has had in years.
Yep.
But I think we'll still go for the league title. If not, top 4 is a bonus and just get far in the Champions League.
And so what do you think the score will be today?
Either 4-0 Liverpool or 4-1 Liverpool.
It's going for goals.
2-1.
2-1, a bit closer, and you?
I'm going 2-0.
Donald, mate, lovely to meet you, mate.
You too, mate.
How are you enjoying your day out in Liverpool so far?
Aye, no bad. We just came down this morning on the bus, so.
Yeah. And how does it feel to have Rangers back in Europe's biggest competition this season?
Well, it's good after all the years, but the first 2 games we've been hopeless, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got no points out of 2 games.
No
so
goals as well.
No goals. I think we done alright against Napoli.
Yep.
Until Sands gets sent off.
The red card changed
McGregor
it.
saves 2 penalties. Gets a hand to the third one, can't keep it out.
And so for today then, are you expecting anything from this game?
Well, we'll get chances, we're going to need to take them. Cholak's on fire, so
Yeah.
can they do it in the big time? But that's
Let's see. Score
that's the
prediction?
question. I'm never going to back against my team, so I'm going to say either a 1-1 draw or maybe sneak a 2-1 win to the Gers.
Big Liverpool fan?
Yep.
And what was your name, sorry?
Alfie.
Alfie, mate, lovely to meet you. How do you think the season has gone for Liverpool?
It's not gone the best, but I think we'll come back and, show who we really are.
You think you'll get a good result tonight against Rangers?
Yeah.
Score prediction?
3-1, I think.
And who's going to score the goals?
Nunes 1, and I think Salah's going to get 2.
I'm really, really excited for this one. It's going to be an absolutely incredible occasion between 2 of the best supported teams in the country, Liverpool and Rangers. And there's a lot of similarities between the 2 teams and a lot of differences as well. Of course, Rangers' biggest rivals, Celtic, sing You'll Never Walk Alone at their games. Liverpool sing You'll Never Walk Alone at their games. I wonder how that will be received by the away support when that starts to get rung around Anfield. And some similarities between them. Obviously, Graham Souness played for both. Steven Gerrard, big Liverpool legend, and now I guess a Rangers legend for winning the league title, stopping 10 in a row, of course. So a lot of similarities and a lot of differences. I know there's a lot of Rangers fans who will support Liverpool. There's a lot of Celtic fans who will support Liverpool as well. Obviously a massive team. People in Scotland have an English club. I feel like people in England have a Scottish club sometimes, but I've already spoken to 1 or 2 Rangers fans and they've already got their half and half scarves on, and they're really excited to be here. I think they like Liverpool as well. So yeah, it's going to be a really, really interesting game. There's even going to be a march from the Rangers fans from Goodison to Anfield through Stanley Park. That is going to be incredible. Maybe that's on the thumbnail, who knows.
Aaron Anderson.
And Marco Jenkins.
Lovely to meet you boys. How's the day been in Liverpool?
We've left at 7 o'clock
7 in
this
the morning,
morning,
aye.
and we're hoping that it's going to be a really good game.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere.
And you think that Rangers need to pick up some points soon, right?
Rangers
You do,
can
mate,
pick
you
up
do,
points.
aye,
I
you do.
really hope you do.
Thomas, big Rangers fan. We're just heading over to Goodison now. What should the march be like?
Best atmosphere in the world.
It's going to be good. Do you reckon these 2 teams will generate the best atmosphere that the Champions League's seen this season?
100%.
Yeah. Wow, look at that, man. Unbelievable support, innit? You confident for today, mate, or no?
Always.
Always confident. Here we go. Hey. Here we go, we've got the Champions League pass, look at that. Ooh. Here we go, we're about to go sort of pitch side here at Anfield, which is absolutely amazing. Honestly, I'm blown away when I get to come to lower league games and go pitch side, but to be here today is just absolutely phenomenal. And while I am obviously reviewing the Oppo Reno 8 Pro 5G today, I'll show you some pictures I've just taken of the stadium. What do you think of them? I bet they look pretty good on the video right now. I just checked them out on the phone as well. So yeah, they look amazing, as does the video quality as well. I mean, just check that out, unbelievable. Listen to that roar, the players are coming out, the Liverpool players anyway. There we go, look at that, everyone behind me now. So, I'm going to run you through the team. So, Alisson is obviously in goal, McGregor starts for Rangers, which is huge as well. Tavernier and Lundstrom are playing for Rangers. Obviously Tav is the captain, he was the leading goal scorer in the Europa League last season. Lundstrom, big Liverpool fan for Rangers. Then we've got Goldson, Davis, Ken Morelos, the other Davis who used to be a Liverpool player as well, Barisic, Leon King is starting. I've interviewed Leon King, he's starting today, and Tillman. And then for Liverpool we've got Van Dijk and Matip as centre-backs, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Simicast make up the defence. Nunes starts with Diaz and Jota up front, and Salah and Henderson, and the teams are in a different way around. Thiago, very attacking lineup for Liverpool today, but as you can see behind me, this place is starting to fill out, and look at that. Oh, the Oppo's doing a great job. What a fantastic day. Oppo, thank you so much for this opportunity. Wow, the amount of times I've actually been here for a match and to be this close to the pitch right now is absolutely insane. But look, the flag is starting to get unveiled behind me here, and all the other flags behind me too. Players are going to be coming out in a second. And the Rangers fans, look at them over there. You can see all the Rangers fans. Oh, look at that. Here we go. I'm never 100% sure how much You'll Never Walk Alone I can show. It always gets claimed, copyright claimed by the cop choir. But hopefully I could have shown you a bit. It's unbelievable in here. It is so loud and the players are about to come out. Wow, look at that from Rangers with a pyro. Right, and we've kicked off. I've left pitch side now, and as you can see, the game has begun. There we go, it hasn't taken long. Liverpool are already 1-0 up. Trent with an incredible Trent has obviously been criticised a lot recently, but what a free kick. Liverpool 1, Rangers 0. So Rangers got a free kick, Tavernier's going to take it. I'm going to film their fans. The scenes if this goes in from their fans. Tavernier, straight into the wall, out to Ryan Kent, and over the bar. There we go, the advertising boards right now, the Oppo Reno 8 series. Of course, what we're filming on this on right now. Thank you, Oppo. Finn, mate, nice to meet you, Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
What have you thought of the first half so far?
Alright, can't get a point more goals now.
I think could get a few more goals. Who do you reckon could score in the second half?
I think Nunes will get 2 and Salah will get 1.
He's looked pretty sharp, mate. Score prediction for the end?
4-1.
Here we go. So, it's half-time currently. We're in the hospitality lounge, and look at that, the Champions Club. There we go. It's because of Oppo that we're here today. It took a while to get from my seat to the hospitality lounge, and as you can hear the man here saying that the game's starting in a second, but there is screens here, but look, I had to do it. What a day, what a night we're having so far. The first half was good. Liverpool could have had more. Rangers, it feels like a little bit of a mismatch. Liverpool obviously sold Kent to Rangers, Ben Davies to Rangers, so I do feel like, you know, these players aren't good enough for Liverpool, so they are now playing for Rangers, but it's been a shame that Rangers haven't really been able to get out of their half that much for Rangers, but obviously Liverpool have dominated so far. Liverpool have got a penalty early into the second half. We are going to film the fans, here we go. Bottom left. Bottom left, you reckon? Down the middle, and it's Liverpool 2, Rangers 0. I firstly want to say a massive thank you again to Oppo for allowing me to come to this game today and to use the Oppo Reno 8 Pro 5G to shoot this entire video on. Onto the game, I think it was a largely easy game for Liverpool in the end. I feel like they took their foot off the gas for a lot of it and they could have won by a lot more. The way Liverpool have actually played this season, I feel like they needed just a standard 2-0 win that didn't exert much energy, if you know what I mean. They ended up playing 4 attackers as well. I think that signifies sort of what Klopp is thinking about this team. He needs Nunes and Jota and all these players to start firing as soon as possible, and he saw the Rangers game as the opportunity to do that. The Rangers fans were phenomenal in that corner. They brought such a good atmosphere, as they did with the march as well. But onto their team, it was always going to be a bit of a mismatch. They sold players like Ben Davies and Ryan Kent, or they bought them players rather from Liverpool over the last couple of years, who obviously weren't good enough for Liverpool, so they come up against them. They're naturally not going to be as good as the current Liverpool squad, although I do think they had a good account of themselves. Really proud to see Leon King play, young centre-back who I interviewed at Spartans in the Lowland League last season, and now he's playing Champions League football. How unreal is that? Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, Jurgen Klopp, two of the biggest names in sort of management in the Champions League, I suppose. Great to see them going up against each other, and fantastic to see Rangers playing at Anfield as well. That was just such a great occasion. I want to say a massive thank you again to Oppo for sponsoring this video. I'll include a link, the top link in the description box below, so you can check out this fantastic device for yourself. Please hit that like button, please subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.